Oh, yeah. Look at this. It's Happy Canada Day, and we're on the air even. Welcome, one and all. I hope everyone's staying hydrated and staying cool where you can. Drink up, drink up, drink up. This is our third roundtable. I'm going to go on my screen from left to right. Out of the greater Dayton, Ohio area,
am I in now?
The man, the legend, I believe, is that Bruce? Yes, Richie's camera's working.
It is Bruce, and cheers, everyone.
Awesome. Woo! Hailing out of the beautiful OC and beautiful California, the man himself, JJ.
Rock on, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Canada Day. What up, Richie? Woo! What up, everybody?
Rock
on, man.
All right. And out of Chicago, Illinois, we got the man himself, Mr. R2R3 Locking Nut.
Woo! What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Happy Canada Day. And cheers to everyone in the chat and to all my brothers here. And, hey, I can see Richie now. Cool.
Cheers to that. Yeah. Rich.
And hailing from beautiful Brighton, Ontario, in beautiful Canada, on its beautiful 151st birthday,
looking
my partner in
so
crime myself.
Without a shirt on, but
yeah, but you got a haircut, so you're somewhat presentable.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
There we go. Awesome, awesome. And I'm just going to quickly check the chat here. Man, it's already flying. Let's see. We've got Terry's GG&G. We got Mr. Jim Guidry.
Yeah, Jim.
We got Michael Bishop, Fender Guru, Hunter, Frank
Andrew.
C. Groovy Ghoulie, Dry Heat for 80, Matthew Stewart. Awesome. Awesome. It says 14 already watching. Crazy.
Jamal.
Oh, cool.
Hunter.
No, that's my sister. Hey, sis. Jamal, Mitch. Everybody. Awesome.
Yeah, Dry Heat, Fender Guru.
5150. Happy Canuck Day. Well, we quickly went global. Awesome.
Nice. Good to see all our friends here.
Yeah, awesome stuff. So we'll wait a few minutes before we do the big announcement. And my sister says, hey, Ben, happy Canada Day. Happy Canada Day to you too, sis. And a birthday coming up soon as well.
No.
I'm not going to say how old she'll be. But it's the milestone.
5150.
Oh, yeah. Awesome stuff. So, yeah, I figure we'll talk about there's a whole bunch of new gear out on the market. We had Summer NAMM this week. That guy out of Ohio there was kept stalking me or something last weekend. But then again, he was offering me free rides to him from Gearfest. So we had a blast there together, which I already decided that's an annual trip, guys, because it was basically, guys, it's like NAMM, except you can buy stuff. You know, anybody can buy, right?
And everything is discounted.
And everything is discounted, which is nice. Because who doesn't want a discount? And you get the hard sell from the bigwigs themselves. Like, JJ, you know, you've been to NAMM. You know how you have, like, Robert Keeley's in his booth. Brian Wampler's in his booth. The difference is you're like, hey, Mr. Keeley, that's a cool compressor. And then all of a sudden you got Robert giving you the hard sell to buy it right then and there. You know, well, Sweetwater can knock this much money off. And you're like, oh, yeah, yeah.
And how was
no way we were leaving it behind.
You plugged that
sucker dude. It's amazing. Yeah, we used it at our last band practice there, and she's all kind of plucky, quacky awesomeness. That's staying on the board.
Awesome.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
So, Rich, how long did you cry after they cut your hair, man?
You know, it wasn't too bad because it was just before this.
I feel it, man. I remember having to do that in the past, and I hated it. I donated lots of love back then because that's how long it was. So
I actually had donated myself to the Canadian Cancer Society. I had 4 ponytails I was able to get out of it. So.
Wow.
Get a couple of wigs going.
Yeah. for a good cause, because let's be honest, cancer has touched a lot of folks, and so we can do a little something to help them out.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
It'll grow back.
Yeah.
Hey there, Zach Thong. Happy Canada Day, Ben. Happy Canada Day to you, Zach. Let's see here. Terry says he hears a fourth voice, but don't see them. Well, there's actually 5 of us, Terry. I think Terry overloaded on ribs yesterday. He had a rib fest in his town yesterday, and
ooh, nice.
Yeah.
What'd you eat, Terry?
And like he says, hello to everyone, old and new, known and unknown.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what you been doing today, Ben? Besides work, did you do anything else for Canada Day?
Yeah. Did you do anything Canada Day-ish?
Yeah, I worked.
Well, any firecrackers?
No, too hot. Too hot for me to go out and do anything. I'm happy just hanging out in here. There's going to be a bunch of fireworks going off in the neighborhood later tonight. They were going off last night too. So
same here.
That's what happens. We have a fireworks factory in our town, so everyone gets loaded up on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did mention that.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got JC Smith hailing in from Halifax, and
JC Smith, what's up, man?
Hello.
Hello. New to the channel, welcome. My sister says fireworks at her place tonight. Frank C says drinking. I say, of course. Adam EVH. Happy Canada Day to you, bro.
Adam.
Welcome,
cheers,
Adam.
Bro.
Happy Canada Day, bro.
Happy Canada Day.
Yeah, happy
I can't even talk. Canada. I can't even say Canada. Canada Day.
Canada Day.
Canada Day. Eh? Cheers, brother.
Nice.
Cheers.
Nice.
My beer's gone already. These things are like Tinker Toys. I mean, like a Dixie cup now.
Uh-oh. Hunter says, yep, I worked a shift there, Ben. Half off discount. I'm assuming at the fireworks place, and that's crazy. Hey, there's Mark Taylor. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
But not that Mark Taylor.
I was about to say, but not the Mark Taylor.
Jim Guidry, too. Yeah. Jim Guidry. Cheers, man.
Yeah. Yes. So, it seems since we've all been together in the same kind of virtual room together, we've all picked up some gear over the last month or so. Yes. He with his hands up. Did you want to say something, sir?
Who, me?
Yeah,
or this guy over there. Or him.
What's that?
For him.
What about that guy?
Did you get anything, Bruce?
I did. I got a EVA Wolfgang special finally for that Candy Apple Red Wolfgang.
Yeah.
Marked down from $179.99 to $149.97, I believe.
Those are nice cases, man. Nice cases.
Yeah, it is a beautiful case. You're right. 150 is probably about my limit, though. I just can't see they're a little expensive for a full price.
Yeah,
but you get a lot of case for that price, dude.
Right, and
those cases are, I think, $250 here Canadian. So,
oh wow,
I love the feature that you can leave the bar on the Floyd Rose and still close the case. Man.
Oh, and you believe I did it too? Yeah, definitely. First night,
that's awesome.
In there for the night, I just left it in there, like laying in his bed for the night, just to break in the case.
Nice.
They should have come with cases at that price, though, really, shouldn't they?
I agree. I definitely agree.
Especially with that one you have there, that candy apple one. That should have came with that case, because when I saw that photo and your guitar sitting in that case, it blended in so nice. It looked beautiful, man.
I think so. I didn't expect.
I stared at that photo for a couple minutes, man. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a perfect match in there, man. It looks royal.
Yeah.
It's like a glove.
Gorgeous. Yeah. Nice stuff.
So hold on, I got.
And what else did you get, Bruce?
Just show. I got the box here. It is the
Ooh.
Yes.
2i2. Is that in? There we go.
Very nice.
This
Very
thing.
nice.
Well, I was looking at the 2i2. This is the next step up, and what happened was the 2i4 happened to be marked down lower than the regular price of the 2i2. It beat it probably, I think, by like $30 or something. It originally was $200, marked down $70 down to $130. So I couldn't pass it up. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, it's not like I was going to jump right on it. I just need to start using it right away. But it's something I've been wanting, and for that price, I mean, come on, you can't. You know what I mean? You just
that's
gotta,
cool, man.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a unit on the market right now that has better microphone preamps than the Scarletts. Like, the preamps in there are just incredibly fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I could use it right away for start doing personal recording and stuff, and I could listen back and hear what I do, and you know what I mean, improve or whatever. But the future, it's just endless now with that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Comes with a bunch of demo software. It comes with a specific Scarlett Focusrite software pack. It's Pro Tools, and I don't know how crazy I am about Pro Tools. From what I read and stuff, it sounds like a lot of work just to get started with it. But if any of you guys have experience with it, maybe you could fill me in with
I was gonna say, man, there's got to be somebody out there that has some experience with it to give you a little knowledge and how to run it with a different software.
I mean, I can figure out how to run it and all. That's not what I mean. I'm just talking about, like, if there's other software out there that's better for a home user to use. You know what I mean? I'm not producing any friggin' records anytime soon.
What?
You know?
Hey, Bruce,
you lied to me.
What?
You lied to me. I thought you were producing
what? Oh, yeah.
Hey, Bruce, did you buy that when you walked into Gear Fest? Was it one of those deals that you walked into Gear Fest and they had like the discount deals, or was it something you just found on your way?
No, the Focusrite, I go over to where it is on the shelf in the store all year round. It just, everything was just marked down. The stuff in their store, the stuff in the tents, the stuff other people brought. Yeah, everything's marked down. So...
Well, a lot of people are liking it, Bruce, apparently. And also, I believe Mitch Heyman said your unboxing video of your Wolfgang made him want to buy a Wolfgang.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
So,
it's always a good sign.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't wait. I waited long enough for that thing.
And it looks like you could probably use Reaper with that interface, no problem.
That's another thing. I did read that. And, besides the fact of first hearing about Reaper through you and Rich, I actually did more research and reading on it, and it seems like it might be a better option. We'll find out.
It's really good.
It's gonna,
Yeah, it's pretty easy to use.
Yeah. So,
what have you used, Bruce?
I haven't used any DAWs. The stuff I have did like years ago. There is one program I have used. And I used to use it for weird stuff. Like, I used to get album wraps. I would download like a whole album that was all just one long continuous. And I would use Cool Edit Pro, which is not Cool Edit Pro anymore. I think did Adobe take that over? Wait.
Yeah, that might have became Adobe Audition, I think.
Right. Well, when I had the original Cool Edit Pro, and I used to use that because you could bring up the WAV file, and then I would find it, and I would separate the songs myself, put them digitally out, and put them on a CD, and then I got the album. And, to be able to figure out how to do all that, it wasn't easy. It wasn't like, oh, yeah, it's just this, and this. Like, you actually had to get into the program and know what you were doing. And, so I can only imagine it's, it couldn't be that much harder than...
it's all trial and error. You just got to go at it and learn by mistakes, and eventually things just start to click with DAWs. I mean, I've been using them for a while, and at first it was just nonsense. I'm nothing, even just getting sound coming out initially was like, how do you even get sound coming out? And finally you just move forward from there and everything starts to click. But it's definitely a learning curve with DAWs.
I got to interrupt for a sec, JJ. One is to say hey to David Ennis, and two, I think I see Rich drooling at the sheer volume of surfboards like we can see behind you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on, Richie. We're going to surfing, dude. We're getting Ben out there.
Looks nice, man. Looks nice.
Yeah.
I just all of a sudden realized that I'm listening away, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, Rich has got to be drooling over all those surfboards.
Yeah, I miss that. I miss it. I remember I used to chew on sex wax. Just sit there and chew it.
I did as well.
Yeah, it's good stuff. You chew it out, it works well, though.
And Fender Guru wants me to shout him out to JJ. So there you go, Fender Guru.
What up, Fender Guru, Rockstar? Yeah, I got no chat at the moment. Computer's up the blink. I'm using my phone. Of course, the minute we're about to go live,
Andrew.
There we
rock
go.
on, everyone, man. This is dope.
Carry on.
Hey, Johnny Beane's in the house. Let's see here.
Oh, Johnny Beane.
Try this sucker again.
There we go. And Terry was just saying, he says, I say there's 5, but I only see 3 of you in the feed. So I'm just wondering.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. I noticed on the replay, on the Hangouts, I can see Rich, but on the playback, I can't.
Oh.
Huh.
It's weird. On the Hangouts, he's here. There, he's not.
Boys.
Oh, that is weird.
Rich is incognito.
I'm running stealth.
So the question is, who do you see? Awesome. So,
well, hey Ben, can I show something to Andrew, aka Fender Guru?
Sure.
Fender Guru, Andrew. You asked me before if I can show my #1 guitar. It's not my #1, but it's numbered #1.
Yeah.
It's my first guitar. But here's the original neck that came with it. It's an Epiphone. And that's candy apple red. Epiphone headstock. It's kind of has those that Epiphone Kramer hockey stick headstock. But here's the actual guitar. Now I changed the. This is candy apple red.
I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce is beautiful. I changed the pick guard. This is a obviously an aftermarket pick guard. On the pick guard, you can't see it, but it goes black, red, black. It's like sandwich. So instead of it being white, it's actually red.
Oh, that's too cool.
I don't know if you can get in the pick guard there.
Now
in the pick guard.
That's awesome.
But that red matches that candy apple red so good. That's an EMG pickup. This is the guitar I messed around with changing the bridge that came with it, which was a piece of crap, to this Wilkinson. This is a Wilkinson bridge.
So that's made in China?
This Epiphone? Oh, man. It doesn't say where it's made.
What's the year, R2?
Well, I bought this. This is my first guitar, and I started playing guitar in 1988.
Wow. So
maybe
in Japan?
This guitar has to be somewhere in the 80s. Because the headstock, it has a serial number on there, but I haven't really looked into the serial number. It's got the Skun Strike. This is the neck that came with it. I remember.
Turn that neck around again. Let me see the back.
Hey, we got Caleb joining us as well.
Rock on, Caleb.
I was just thinking maybe I have a sticker on there or something. They were saying because
a decal.
Right, exactly.
So this guitar, obviously, I modified, and it has a ebony fretboard, maple neck. The unique thing about this neck is that this neck came as a paddle. This neck is a carven neck, and carven used to be on the catalogs used to give you the option of having a paddle, and you can route it out. So I actually routed this neck out. I mean, the headstock out.
Really?
That's a pretty good job.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
I carved this out. I drilled the holes in here. These are Spurzl locking tuners.
Oh, nice.
It's a one-piece maple neck ebony fretboard. So I placed this on this guitar because that neck, the Epiphone, I just kept it because it came with the guitar. But this is one of my modified guitars, and here's the #1 sticker back there, obviously, right there.
Nice.
Groovy.
Yes, in case you didn't know, Rich, he numbers all of his guitars.
I like it. I like it.
And apparently, yeah.
Andrew Fender Guru, he wanted me to show this last time, and I couldn't because it was in the closet. Numbers 1 through 3 are pretty much retired, so I don't take them out as much. So I pulled this out for Andrew Fender Guru.
You're going to have to plug it in at some point. I mean, not live or anything, but I'm just saying, since you took it out, you might as well.
Yeah, I got to plug it in. Right now what I did was I took out, since it's an EMG pickup in there, I took out the battery because it's not going to play it. I don't want it to leak in there.
Yeah, exactly. Batteries can bleed, but
and so, according to the folks watching on YouTube, they do not see Richie or JJ. They just see Bruce, R2, and myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the picture.
JJ?
Hold on, let me.
We got shenanigans, JJ. No one can see us.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
You guys can see
here, if you guys can see this or not, but see if that'll.
Yeah, no, I can see it in the replay here. They're gone.
Weird.
Yeah.
Was I there before?
Yeah.
No shit. Excuse my language.
Well, that was a first. JJ's usually the first one, but we allow it because we love him.
It's my English potty mouth, man. I'm telling you.
I didn't hear anything, man.
Yeah, Fender Guru had issues during his show last night where the camera wasn't toggling back and forth, so it looked like Andrew was talking to himself all night.
Nice.
Or talking to someone off camera all night.
You guys were able to see me, though, right? I wasn't holding that guitar for nothing.
Oh no. I presented you even.
I'm playing. I'm playing.
Yeah, so the question is, if I present either Rich or JJ, what happens? Is
no, we gotta have JJ on here and Rich. Come on, man, what's going on here?
I'm trying to figure out on my other computer as well. Something's whack here, man. It's making me frazzled. I'll figure it out.
Yes.
And by the way, if I look shiny, guys, for all those people I know, like Andrew and Fender Guru, it's freezing out there. It's wintertime. It's hot over here, dude. I'm sweating.
Yeah.
So if I look shiny, I don't have a makeup person here to wipe me down.
R2 rubbed himself down with baby oil.
Again?
No, grease.
Woo! It's hot, man.
I see my brother-in-law Scott's in the chat. He says, can hear, just can't see them. So I'm wondering if just your avatar is coming up then.
Scott Howe?
Or it just doesn't toggle.
Greetings.
Weird.
Well, I got to make sure these guys are on because I don't want to pull my new guitar.
Actually, you know what we should do?
I don't have.
While we have everybody here.
Like on my screen.
Weird.
Bruce is the only person I have. Everyone else is just like suddenly click. Oh, now I've got Ben. JJ.
Hold on.
I've got JJ again.
You can see me?
But I've got no R2.
Holy moly.
Oh, gotta love technology. So, R2.
What the heck?
Wait, I'm thinking here, because we were up to 28 viewers, and now we're dropped down to 20, so people are dropping out. So I figured, you know what? Since they've gone to do whatever they're going to do, forget it. Let's go ahead and announce this contest win.
Yeah,
yes,
I heard there's a contest going on.
I heard that.
Yeah, apparently we're giving away one of your pedals. I don't know if we mentioned that to you or not. There was a committee meeting. JJ, Bruce, Richie, and myself. You couldn't make it. So.
I have the original flyer here of the product that the lucky winner is going to obtain.
I'm going to present this
I don't know,
again.
can anybody see that out there? Am I on the YouTubes?
You're on the YouTubes? Hey, YouTubes.
Tubers.
Let's get it fixed.
Tubers.
Anyways, here's the real deal right here. It's in the box.
In the box still, eh? And I see we have several people that have entered the contest are in the chat here tonight, so this is good. Awesome stuff.
Who's going to be the lucky winner of this whammy?
Now, the funny part is I
Sorry.
see a couple of people on here that I'm not necessarily friends with on social media that we haven't actually seen in the chat for a little while, so we'll see how quickly they get notified, and all of a sudden they'll come out of the woodwork. Hey, yes, I won. So while I still have you presented, sir, did you get the kiddos to make a bunch of numbers for you? How are we doing this? Or
yes, but they are not here.
oh, oh, we thought
They
this out
did
so
do
well.
that.
Ben, they're saying the screen's presented on you.
Yeah, I don't know how that's possible because I could have swore. Well, it says I presented R2.
Now you've ended the presentation by RG.
Yeah.
I see whoever's
That's
walking
weird.
around making noise and stuff. Not.
Yeah, I think we're definitely seeing something that the other people aren't. We're not seeing the same thing that they're seeing, so.
Caldesar.
I wonder if there's some kind of delay or something.
I don't know. It looks like somebody just
Wonder
asked
if
to
there's
join the
some kind of
Canucks with
delay or
Guitars
something.
Facebook group.
I wonder if there's some kind of delay or something. I wonder if
Nice.
What kind of delay is going on here? Is that an Echoplex?
Was that Groovy Goalie that just applied to be a
Was it
member
quite
of Canucks with
scratchy
Guitars
enough?
Facebook group?
I see Gerard.
I'm not reading it. I'm not going to read out his name, Bruce.
Oh,
That's why.
okay.
Yeah.
I suppose it is.
Because I thought so because I didn't think two people from Coquitlam in one day I'd meet up with, So.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Hey, can I say something too? By the way, all those people that don't want the dime from hell crybaby, you can get the regular crybaby sound out of here. There's got a lot of options in here. Just want to throw that out.
Well, it's too late to enter now, buddy.
All over the place.
Oh, I think you're
you
very
still
generous.
You still can join the contest.
Doesn't it have
It's not too late.
does it have a distortion on it as well, R2?
It has the volume boost.
That's what. Okay, I knew it had something.
It's got some kind of mojo going on.
Yeah, so let's show it off here for a moment. It is camouflage.
Yep.
It has a nice
Skateboard grip tape.
all those people that like the skateboard. It's got that skateboard nice grip material up here.
Grip tape, huh? Nice.
It's got the 6 position here. Q.
You got the camouflage? Did I see camouflage?
Camouflage.
Camouflage.
Camouflage. And JJ, here's that volume boost. You can have this out. You can push it out right there. I don't know if you can see that little red button on the side there. So you can do that with your foot. As you have do the wah-wah, you put your foot on it, you can click it in. And it comes with these little LED lights right here that tells you when the wah-wah is engaged and when the boost is on.
That's pretty sweet.
Not only that, but you can adjust the levels of the boost with these little knobs right here. There's 3 of them. One adjusts the volume of the boost. The other one adjusts the variable Q of the EQ, and one can do the fine tune. The fine tune can make it go as you toe down high frequency, or you can tune it down so when you hit obviously when you put the pedal up, it's low, and that fine tune, when you press down on it, you can get it really high pitched or low frequency.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's got options on there galore. I mean, Dimebag made this pedal so that anybody can just get any sound out of this thing. It's one of, before the Petrucci model came out, one of the most flexible wahs out there. And I already have one of these. I bought two. I know it's weird. I also actually have one that's called the Dimeback Custom, which it's dime setting without all these extra features. So when you click it, it's what's supposed to be how Dime set it. But that was unfortunately before he passed away, and it was weird because I bought that before he died, and then when he died, it disappeared. They didn't even sell them anymore. And that goes with my other collection of wahs that I have. I'm just crazy about wahs. And the weird thing is right now, currently on my pedal board, I unplugged the wah. I don't use it that much right now. I'm kind of veering away from it. I don't want everybody to think that I'm like Kirk Hammett that has that thing on all the time, but I just love using it for certain things.
Yeah, when you want to get your Jimi Hendrix on.
There you go. Anything. And even just tapping and wah and solos. And
why am I getting
JJ on video?
Yeah, I'm trying to sign on my computer.
I'm getting a video notice from JJ.
I'm getting an invite, yeah.
All right, so what happens then? Will I...
that would be a separate hangout for just us.
Oh, yeah, it was okay. Yeah, JJ.
Yeah. So I'm not going to answer that.
All right. That's not very nice. All right. Let me get rid of that then. Yeah, I'm not seeing my Hangout invite on my regular page here from you. I've got it on my phone, but not on my computer.
Weird.
It's tripping me out.
Yeah, I'll send it once more.
Well, you want to do it like Johnny does? Everybody, whoever has having the issue, log back out, come back in.
Yeah, that could work.
You can try it.
I mean, not to kick you out, brother, but...
Yeah. I'll give it a go.
Give it a shot.
Rock on.
Godspeed.
Godspeed. I'm telling you.
So what you're saying, R2, is you want to wait a little bit before we do the actual draw?
Hey, Sean Zimmerman.
I'll be right back, guys.
Sure. Hey, Mayhem's in the house.
Wayne.
Evening.
Yeah, everyone's only seeing 3. So.
Yeah, I'm only seeing 3.
Yeah, Jen says she only sees 3 also.
We heard her.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean I've now bumped into the picture?
No, it's just still Bruce R2 and me.
It's still just R2's avatar.
Yeah, it's just R2's avatar.
All right, I'm going to go grab another beer. I'll be right back.
All right. So welcome to a special Sunday edition of Canucks with Guitars.
Evening, folks.
I'm not going to stop and restart the stream, Andrew. I could, but this computer takes like 5-10 minutes to do it.
Today's episode of Talking with God with Ben Coombs. Hello. How are you doing this fine Canada day?
Yeah, let's see. I think that's the email I used there, JJ. We'll actually type it in and see what happens. He's got such a long email.
So,
all right, I'm back.
Box Mini Super Beetle.
Yes. Yes, why don't we actually talk about some of this stuff, right?
Yeah, like a Box Mini Super Beetle. Let me tell you, that came up in my Reverb newsfeed in the morning. I was pretty flippin' excited. What is this? What is this? Mini Super Beetle? Mini Super Beetle? Mini Super Beetle? The only downside is it looks like it's got a piece of Dremel speaker. Like, it's even in their promo shots for it, it's an unbranded kind of iffy looking.
Oh yeah, you don't. It's probably like a 7080 or something.
No, it's a 110. That was the other
really?
point. That was the other disappointment. Is it's a 110 because you know me and my collection of 110 Vox tube amps I've owned and sold.
Which is pretty much all of them.
Because they were 110s, and I was like, man, this thing would sound great if it was a 112.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a downside to it too, but the head's completely removable. So I mean, you can throw the head up on anything really. You get that little Voxy punch up to 50 watts, pushing 4 ohms or 25
Can you see me now?
watts.
JJ.
We'll find out momentarily.
We got people in the chat saying Rich needs to turn his volume up.
Yeah, it's already maxed. I saw it.
All right.
Well, since people can't see me anyways, it doesn't really matter what my camera looks like, right? I can just move it a bit closer.
There we go.
Good, yeah, I mean...
So no one can see my ugly mug anyhow.
So you fired up about Tavares joining the Leafs. I would if I still followed hockey, but I gave up this year. However, Zach Thong is quite happy about it.
Hey, everybody in the chat, it's okay that Richie's not on video because looks like he's lathered up in baby oil right now. So
and shirtless.
Pretty bad.
Oh.
I'm sunburned pretty bad, covered in aloe, so you don't want to see it anyway. It's not pretty.
Hey, Marsman. It's been a while, buddy.
And dry heat. Dry heat's making fun of us here because it's hot.
Yeah. Well, we're not used to it.
Yeah.
Now the question
Sorry,
is,
man. It's the humidity. Oh, you don't have humidity down there.
We've got the stank, humid, wet heat.
Yeah. No JJ still. That's what I was just wondering. Dry heat says still no JJ. So there's something going on with Hangouts and YouTube. Or something.
Wayne's out there, right? Absolute man.
Yeah. Figure it out, Wayne. We can see 5 of us. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Adam.
Is that a Darth Vader helmet, R2?
Yeah.
Nice.
R2, he's going to wear that when he does when he picks for the Wild.
Oh, man. Very cool.
And he's going to use the thing. The water is.
Nice. So the drawback of that mini Vox stack Super Beetle, whatever they want to call it.
Chintzy speaker. That's so far looking at it. I think that's going to be what turns it to be the biggest disappointment about it is a chintzy speaker.
Yeah. I you know what? Honestly, I'm meaning. Was it the AC4? The newest AC4 comes with a single 112.
You can get the new AC4 112, or you can get the old standard 110 AC4.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna get the 112 AC4, I think, and then I'm gonna do what you did with your custom, and basically have it also as a slave 112.
Now, I haven't actually played one yet, but everything I've looked at in pictures, the only thing I'm concerned about on the AC4 112 is that's a really freaking small, like thin.
Yeah, but they sound pretty good. They sound good.
True, but I'm just thinking there's not a lot of substance to those cabs. Like it's exactly big enough to fit that speaker and amp. Not an inch is wasted, which I've always found, especially with like the really old, like cheesy, super small amps from like way back in the days, the tube amps. The closer your tubes are to your speakers, the more you the faster you wind up getting microphonic issues with the tubes. I find I've always thought those AC4s would prove to be in the long run a recipe for microphonic tubes, but I mean it's only one power tube anyway, so it's not like it costs you a lot of money to change it a little more frequently than you normally would have to.
Exactly. Hey, we got Charlie S in the chat. Hey, Charlie. Yeah, awesome. And R2 has left us again. Let's see. NAMM says, I hope stores are open tomorrow. I want to go look at that Ibanez in K-Town. If you're talking about Arden's Music, they are in fact closed tomorrow. Most stores are closed tomorrow.
Yeah.
So there you go, mayhem.
Everyone
I believe I shared the post
today.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I work both today and tomorrow. Yay! But it allows us to pay off things like Kramer's. Yeah, everyone needs a vape. So usually, since it's a long weekend, the next few days will be people buying replacement glass for their tanks because they dropped their vape while they're
on their way
drinking.
home from camping. Yeah.
Yep. So there we are. Oh, the pawn shop at the front, Mac Molly says. Maybe. And yeah, I haven't checked it out. I just watched the first few minutes of it. Johnny Beane had David Allen Wright on last night. And
did you see that? Did you see that video?
I've only seen the first few minutes. I'm going to watch the rest of it tomorrow at work.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it either yet.
And
man, that guy is like
David Allen Wright he's a genius. And
that guy's full of knowledge, man.
Yeah, I got as far as he told the story about what was it, going to PV with the trans trim and trying to get PV to install a trans trim for him. And they're just like, whoa, that's a little beyond. Yeah. It's a funny story. Like, it's a year in the works. Like, yeah, this guy's crazy rich. He comes up with all these CAD drawings. He's buying his own CNC machine.
Oh, groovy.
Yeah.
His amp knowledge was incredible.
I mean, he has a collection of necks, guitars. Jay even asked him if he had any Wolfgang Japan, made in Japan. He said he had a bunch of them, 6 of them, I think.
Wow.
Like he buys these trade shows. Yeah,
that's coming soon, guys.
Rich. He's like, I really like that guitar. Give me 3 of them.
I might be buying a made in Japan Wolfgang special.
Yes.
Hardtail. That's the only thing that's stopping me right now. I mean, it has a locking nut, so hence the name. But
yeah,
that hardtail is.
It's what?
It's
okay.
A deal breaker.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Cheers. Happy Canada Day.
Hey, man. Cheers.
And Terry has a follow-up. He says the new Vox Super Beetle says as follows: speaker output for pairing with a variety of cabs to be a limiting factor, as R2 suggests. That was actually Rich suggesting that, but yeah, since we can't see him, I'm guessing probably R2's avatar is coming up as a result. Yeah, so R2's going to be all pissy. I mean, Richard's putting words in my mouth all night.
That is one of the biggest selling points to me, is the fact that you can, like, pop the little mini head off and run it with any cab.
Yeah.
Being the person I am, I mean, if I were to get one, I would inevitably probably wind up throwing like a small greenback or something like that into it. I don't know. Then again, it might not prove to be such a bad speaker, but my track run with 10-inch speakered boxes hasn't been good.
Yeah, you usually end up.
I wind up putting in a new speaker in it and then sell it a while later for a loss of money. Yeah.
Mark Taylor says, I wouldn't mind having one hardtail in my arsenal. Everybody should have a hardtail. Just like, you might as well be
I agree. This is going to probably be my first hardtail if I get one, because I did have a hardtail before and I sold it, and I don't know, man. That's the thing that I have. This is my opinion. I love Les Pauls. I love Gibsons. They look beautiful. They're great, wonderful instruments, depending on which one you pick up. But it's just the way the hardtail bridge sits up so high against the body. I have a certain way of picking, and I don't know. And Jimmy Page was one of my influences. When I was picking up guitar and I didn't play guitar, I saw the Les Paul like, that's my guitar. When I picked up a Les Paul, I was disappointed. I just couldn't play it. It was because maybe I was so used to playing Strats that were so low.
Right.
I don't know. So
those bridges are.
That's the only thing that stops me with the hardtails is that the bridge is sitting up so high, and when I play, I just can't get comfortable.
You could get a hardtail Strat or a Tele.
Yeah, and I done that. I have one. That number 2, the warm off body is a hardtail, no floating. It's a hardtail, but it sits down so low. So maybe it's that feel. I don't know. My pinky has a sit when I play. for some reason, this pinky always goes straight. It sits down, and I feel the body of it when I pick. And if it's sitting up too high, see how my fingers are bending? If I'm flat, I play great. If I start doing this, I feel like I'm playing an acoustic guitar, and I play different. And I don't know. That's the only thing that's stopping me from. I have to find the right hardtail when it's that kind of that tone what is it? Tone Pro style. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And a lot of people like that. That's cool. But that I see this EVH Wolfgang made in Japan, stainless steel frets, cream color, and then all of a sudden I see that hardtail. I'm pulling the trigger, but then I'm like, should I get it?
Well, if you don't like it, you switch over to and put a Floyd on it. I
would have to route everything out through the body.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, Bruce.
That would just change the whole. That would be the same as Eddie routing out that Shark guitar when it was the Ibanez Destroyer and then cutting out a big chunk. I mean, Dimebag did it. Dimebag did it to his ML. He had his ML Beane, and he made the hole and everything to do the whammy bar, and Dean Zielinski found out, and what the heck are you doing? Because they never did that to Deans. They never put Floyds. They were all the Tone Pros or whatever you want to call that hardtail Gibson style. I'll call it the Gibson Les Paul style or SG style hardtails.
Yeah. Don't get it then if you don't think you're going to like it because you won't be happy.
That's the thing. I think I might. I'm looking at it to certain angles of the photos. It's sitting kind of low. The only thing I don't like is just that when I play Les Pauls, I feel like I'm playing this far up high off the body, and the neck is angled. I don't know, man. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about in the chat here. I'm probably offending a lot of Gibson Les Paul players, but hey, man, I'm R2, R3 locking nut.
Bridge is based off it's an arch top, right? Yeah. Magnet bridge with an arch top. You're looking at a good half-inch of the strings away from the body, or 3/4 of an inch even. I just want to give a quick shout out. We got Michael B in the house. We got EJ's Guitars and Music channel. We got Showman Blues in the house. Welcome, one and all.
Yep, Showman.
Peace, guys.
Cheers,
Terry was saying,
everybody.
As he said, R2, you can just raise the back tailpiece and it won't be as bad. Actually, with lower sustain, if you raise it up, Terry, rather than you want that tailpiece as secure as close to the body as possible, preferably against the body. Also,
and maybe it's the Gibsons that I played, man. Maybe it's the Gibsons that I picked up at Guitar Center. It just seemed like it was off the body too high up, and I couldn't get comfortable with it. But
you can also do a top wrap too, which will raise the strings up quite a bit. Like the old Joe Bonamassa does it, where you wrap them up and around the tailpiece, like the way it was originally used as a bridge, and that raises strings up considerably. And I use that as a rest myself.
Yeah. I've seen, the thing that I've noticed about this EVH is that it sits low, and I've even noticed that the PV Wolfgang sit down lower of that style of bridge. So, yeah,
that's something I noticed
on the hardtails. Yeah.
As you guys know,
I'm so used to that Floyd Rose. I mean, there's only so far you can go into a Floyd Rose unless it's routed out. I mean, if it's sitting like on my standard where it's sitting against the body and you can't pull up, that's a nice height. That bridge and that saddle, that sits good.
Here's an interesting thing I noticed. So you guys know I'm newly refamiliarizing myself with Floyd Roses. Is I didn't realize you can't adjust the action on those bridges. That I can see. I see you can adjust the intonation, but I don't see how you would adjust the action other than raising or lowering the two pivot point pole pieces.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you got.
That's it.
Rather odd. I'm so used to like Fenders.
You might have to put like wedges underneath the neck to kind of prop it up a little bit.
Right. Like I just thought that was odd because I'm so used to a Fender, like a Strat bridge, a fulcrum bridge that has individual saddles that can be raised, lowered, as well as intonated.
Right.
So I just thought that was. It just hit me like yesterday. I'm looking at it, I'm like, hey, you can't adjust the height on this thing.
That's why they have to be built just right, man. When you have the guitars just built right and the Floyd rolls go on, it sits down there good, and you get that action real low. It's a beautiful thing. But then I've seen guitars. That's why I don't buy them when I see them when they're sitting up too high, and they're sitting up this far off the body. Then put it back on the rack.
Yeah. Yeah, Terry mentioned too. Yeah, you could use a shim as well, I suppose, under it as well, under the saddle as well, depending on how long the screws are that hold the saddle in place.
The hair saddle in place, yeah.
Yeah, and then Adam just mentioned, yeah, you can raise the post. Not that I want to, I just thought I was curious, because that thing's set up awesome. I can't put that guitar down. So. I keep looking at it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Ben owns a Kramer.
Yeah. I blame all you guys.
Yeah.
I can't blame Rich on this one.
For the what?
I can't blame you for buying a Kramer. That's for sure.
Yeah, no. I'm definitely not on the hook for that decision. Like, run away.
Nice. Ben, are you going to show off that Kramer?
Yeah, I can do that. And
show
JJ,
that
feel free to partake in what you're partaking on, since the public can't see anyways.
Can't see? If not, I can show my new Fender. Yeah, come on. Where's JJ on here? We still.
So here's my
it sucks, man.
1985 Kramer Focus 6000 in kind of a candy apple red. It's got Seymour Duncan pickups, German Floyd Rose.
That's
an
nice.
R2 locking nut, because I found out about this stuff. Nice, very, not quite as thin as an Ibanez, but nice, very comfortable neck. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. The Floyd is basically decked. It is smooth.
That looks good on you, man.
Yeah. I do like it.
You can see that, right, JJ?
Yeah, I can see it. It's killer. It made me think about him. There's another guy I watch on YouTube. He loves his Kramers. He's called That Dude. Any of you guys watch him from New York?
I haven't checked him out. I gotta check him out.
Yeah, check him out. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers, but he's just this like hardcore New Yorker, and he loves his Kramers and his pickups, and he talks pickups and windings and modifications. But
good to know.
He's a cool head. Check him out. It's called That Dude.
That
dude he is.
That dude.
Cool. Oh, check it out.
Yeah, he's got a couple of those. Yeah, but that's an awesome looking guitar, Ben.
Thank you. Let's see. Mayhem says R2. There's a modern version of a Gibson Les Paul style with a bolt-on neck where they have the body cuts like an Ibanez, but I forgot what the builder is, but I saw one a few weeks ago. Well, that's awfully vague. I think Mayhem's been partaking in things today. Or I'll just say the heat's got to him.
Yeah, we'll run with that.
But yeah, there is several Les Paul like single cut bodies that have like belly routes and arm routes and stuff like that. Ooh, there it is. R2. Say something.
Ah, yeah. That's nice.
Hello, everybody out there. Do y'all like Fender Strats?
Yes, sir.
No. I couldn't resist, buddy.
I was waiting for Ben to say that. All right, well, here's my new
Fender
Stratocaster here in Sonic Blue.
Nice.
For all you guys who didn't watch my video, here it is now. Mint green pickguard. The white Texas Special pickups. Traditional old school bridge, obviously.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Still. Woo.
This thing stays in tune. There's the rosewood fretboard. 22 frets.
I see that.
Specifications say that it's a jumbo fret guitar, but I have jumbo fret guitars, and this doesn't feel like a jumbo fret guitar. It feels like it kind of feels like the Professional, now.
Okay.
They're medium jumbo or something, and they kind of sit up high. They're kind of tall frets, which kind of give it that scalp feel when I play. It's kind of Yngwie Malmsteen. But speaking of Yngwie Malmsteen, here's the large headstock. A lot of people don't like. Some people do.
Yeah,
I like it with it.
I really wanted an old school kind of traditional headstock, but I'm just looking for this color. I've always wanted this Sonic blue color. And the only way to get it is either through custom shop, and JJ knows what I'm talking about. Mick Taylor from that pedal show. I love his Strat, and every time I see his videos, he plays that Strat, and this is the exact same color with the exact same pick guard and the rosewood fretboard. But I had no choice. It was the large headstock. One thing I like about it, it doesn't have that bullet truss rod that sticks out that these guitars are with this kind of headstock are known for.
But at least you can adjust it from that end.
You can adjust it from that end. Yeah. I don't have to take the neck off.
Can we see the back?
Yeah. USA made.
Oh, speaking of which, Rich, I noticed you got to take the neck off my Kramer to adjust the truss rod.
It's got the skunk stripe.
Of course you do. Of course you do. That's sexy, RG. Like, that's a
USA made. Totally starts off with the letters US.
Yeah. Say Corona, California on the.
Thanks. It says yes, Corona, California. Let's see here.
Right. Yep.
Let me get that under.
Awesome. Hey, we got Dan Sullivan and Dave Byron in the house.
That had a maple.
Hello, Dave Byron and Dan Sullivan.
That would be my dream Strat.
That's so beauty. This is my new baby here, man. I love this thing. Beautiful. I've been playing this thing. This is probably one of my thickest neck guitars. It has a nice, comfortable feel. Wow.
Doesn't look bad.
Not too thick, but it's thicker than a lot of my guitars. I can't show the thickness on here, but.
Yeah.
What gauge strings you got on there, R2?
I kept them at 9s. I usually use 10s. Right now they're 9s on here.
Nice.
Love it.
All right. So the question is, we're at the 1 hour mark. Do we want to try restarting the stream, or do you guys want to keep going on this stream?
We could give it a shot, part 2.
Yeah,
there you go.
Give it a shot. Let's try and do it.
Because part 2 is going to be awesome with JJ.
And you gotta edit.
I've got some things to show, man.
Go meet up with the wife.
Oh yes, sir. I can't wait to see that.
Even though you guys out there in YouTube land can't see me, these guys can.
I see him.
So there you go, guys. You got to meet Richie.
Richie, put the pace on.
All right, gang. So, gang, give me about 3 or 4 minutes. We'll start a new broadcast and hope for the best here. And then we'll go and hope to see you all back shortly. And we'll go from there.
So we're doing on.
Let's do it.
See you in a few.
Hang